Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. Yeah, you're gonna see it. From the Blaze, Minnesota theater scraps Cinderella production, fires cast because 98% were white. Isn't Cinderella supposed to be a story set sometime around Renaissance-ish? Or a little bit earlier, sometime in the 18th century, ish in Europe. If so, what is the problem in having white cast? Yeah, racism. A theater in Minnesota says it has cancelled its production of Cinderella that has been slated for later this year, letting the staff go because it was 98% white. Chanhassen Dinner Theaters issued an announcement Monday declaring that it made the decision to cancel our upcoming production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella with the hope of beginning the production process again with a new title, which will allow us to put into practice an intentional process based on the work we have been doing towards equity and inclusivity. And the follow-up from the next day clarified, and just to be clear, we believe unapologetically in the changes we are making, and we believe that all of our kind-hearted guests will follow us on this journey. We did not cancel Cinderella because of content. No. We cancel it because too many white people, and we hate white people. We are looking forward to bringing it to our stage in the future. But we, as a company, decided our original casting didn't go far enough in our commitment, and instead of waiting another full year to implement these important changes, we chose now. You can even smell the ineptitude, the arrogance, and then the absolute fart-sniffing moron in that quote. You can actually feel it. It's quite palpable, the arrogance and the lack of self-awareness and stupidity in those quotes. Artistic director Michael Brindisi told Pioneers Press, "This week the decision was made after he took a look at the cast and realized it was 98% white. Not seeing the problem in that. That doesn't work with what we're saying we are going to do," Brindisi added, noting that the theater had hired diversity consultant Kelly Foster Warder to help foster these moves. So you created a field or a branch or an employment so you could actually hire a diversity hire to police diversity hires and make sure diversity hires get hired. And I know all about diversity hires. For instance, my breeding system here, I consider it a diversity hire because today I had to take a lot of antihistamines because my breeding system decided, hey, today is the day, I'm gonna protest the inequality of you breeding. I decided to do this, and now I have to blow my nose constantly. Difficult swallowing, and my nose is slightly blocked. And it started a couple of hours ago. With the antihistamines, it started to improve. And I have a feminist hire in my system. I consider it a feminist hoarder. It was my digestive tract system, but after a bit of a cut and snip, it kind of fixed itself a little. So, that's a good thing. So, in summary, I know what it entails when you hire a feminist and a diversity hire. Let's go. The Pioneers Press reported Brindisi considered recasting, but ultimately decided to scrap this and start fresh with a clean slate. Some of the actors were disappointed, he said, but everyone to a person said they got it and that they respected the very hard decisions we had to make. I don't know if that's just cookie-cutter press so they don't get cancelled, or they are that oblivious that they just lost their jobs. We don't know. According to the Daily Mail, finding a diverse cast might be difficult if the theater is pulling actors from the town of Chanhassen, which is southwest of Minneapolis. The outlet reported that the population of Chanhassen is overwhelmingly white. Don't worry, you can always import from Africa. They don't need to learn English or anything to portray 19th century European story. Nobody cares. But don't you dare portray Africa with white actors, or you'll be racistus! Anyway, and the racial demographics of the cast were not strikingly different from the city as a whole. The Mail went on to note that according to the most recent census, 92.5% of the people in Chanhassen are white. Less than 3% of residents are Hispanic, while 1.1% are black. Well, why am I not surprised that the diversity hires, well, or in this case, the actors represent the city they were hired from. Oh no, nothing too out of context, right? I mean, what did you expect? That you could actually find, make it 98% black? But why don't you just do us a favor, if you want to do that? Make a play or something from an African folklore, or African myth, or something like that, and hire black actors. Then you'll have the diversity you want. Make it 100% black, including the director and the helping staff and everybody in there. 100% black. Done. Diversity included. No whites allowed. Very diverse, isn't it? 100% black. Nothing else. Done. Solved. Why don't you just do that? It should solve the problem, right? I mean, whew. Anyway, let's go and check out what the Daily Mail said about this. Minnesota Theater cancels production of Cinderella because the cast is too white. Shenanigans. I call it shenanigans. Wait, is this the theater? If so, not bad. It looks quite nice. Very nice. And look at that. Look at that. Fascinating, isn't it? It looks like it represents the town's population, so I'm not seeing anything wrong. Oh no. Oh. In a statement released on Monday, the theater, after careful consideration, already read out on the blaze. Yeah. You lost your jobs. Aren't you just glad you guys lost your jobs without a single fight? Oh, because of diversity. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you like this type of content, stay right here on CurrentTube, or fuck you, YouTube. YouTube.com/Dr. Jester. Again, fuck you, YouTube. Anyway, if you want spicy and exclusive content, head to BitChute.com/Dr. Jester or Minds.com/Dr. Jester. For the spicy content. Anyway, thank you for watching. Good night.